Hello everyone. Today I want to tell you a story. This story is not only for listening practice, it is also a story to inspire you. It shows that hard work and determination can change a life. The name of the story is Nothing is Free. Leo was a young man, 20 years old. He lived in a small, quiet town surrounded by mountains. The town was peaceful, but life there was not easy. Jobs were few, and money was always a problem for many families. Leo had big dreams. One day, he wanted to own many restaurants and become a successful businessman. He wanted to give his family a better life, but every morning when he woke up, reality felt heavy. His father, Mark, worked as a mechanic. He worked long hours and came home tired, his hands covered in oil. Leo's mother, Claire, cleaned houses in town. She worked quietly and never complained, but Leo could see how hard life was for her. Leo also had a younger sister named Sophie. She was 10 years old and believed her older brother could do anything. To her, Leo was a hero. One cold evening, Leo sat outside his small house and looked at the stars. The air was quiet. He spoke softly to himself. "I want to help my family," he said. "But how do I start when we have almost nothing?" The next day, Leo shared his thoughts with his father. Mark listened carefully and then sighed. "Leo," he said, "dreams are not free. If you want something, you must fight for it. Start with what you have, even if it is small." Those words stayed in Leo's mind. A few days later, Leo noticed something important. People in his town loved fresh bread, but the nearest bakery was far away. Many people could not go there every day. Leo began to think. Maybe this was an opportunity. He had an idea. He could bring fresh bread to his town and sell it locally. But there was a problem. Leo had no money. Still, he decided to try. Early one morning, he walked many miles to the bakery in the next town. The owner was an old man named Mr. Anderson. He was known for being strict and careful with business. Leo stood in front of him and spoke with courage. "Sir," Leo said, "I want to sell your bread in my town. I don't have money now, but please trust me for 1 week. I will sell the bread, return your money, and keep a small profit." Mr. Anderson looked at him closely. "Why should I trust you?" he asked. Leo took a deep breath. "Because I will work hard. I will prove myself." There was a long silence. Finally, Mr. Anderson nodded slowly. "1 week," he said. "If you fail, don't come back." Leo felt hope rise in his chest. The next morning, before sunrise, Leo carried bread back to his town. The basket was heavy, but his heart felt light. He set up a small stand near the park and greeted everyone with a smile. Fresh bread, warm and delicious. At first, people were unsure. They did not know him as a seller, so Leo offered small free samples. Slowly, people began to buy. By the end of the day, all the bread was gone. That evening, Leo returned to the bakery and paid Mr. Anderson in full. The old man nodded. "You kept your word," he said. "Come back tomorrow." From that day on, Leo worked tirelessly. He woke up at 4 in the morning, walked to the bakery, carried bread back, and sold it all day. His feet hurt, and his body was tired, but he did not stop. After 2 months, Leo saved enough money to buy a small cart. Now he could carry more bread and sell more easily. His business slowly grew. One day, a customer said, "Leo, why don't you bake your own bread? You are good at selling. You could earn more money." The idea excited him, but it also scared him. Leo had never baked anything before. That night, he realized something important. Success was not free. If he wanted to grow, he had to learn new skills. The next morning, Leo spoke to Mr. Anderson again. "Sir," he said carefully, "can you teach me how to bake?" Mr. Anderson frowned. "If I teach you, you won't need my bread anymore. That is bad for my business." Leo nodded. "You are right, but I will never forget the man who helped me first. If I succeed, I will help you too." The old man thought for a long moment. Finally he said, "Baking is hard. It takes patience. If you are ready, I will teach you." Training began early. Leo arrived at the bakery at 3 in the morning. He learned how to mix flour, knead dough, and control the oven's heat. At first, everything went wrong. The bread was too hard or too soft. His hands hurt, and he felt frustrated. One day, after ruining another batch, Leo sat down and felt defeated. "Maybe I'm not good enough," he whispered. But then he remembered his father's words, "Dreams are not free." The next day he returned and tried again. Slowly he improved. After many days of practice, Mr. Anderson handed him a loaf of bread and smiled slightly. "This is perfect," he said. "You are ready." Leo felt proud and grateful. Soon, Leo rented a small oven and began baking at home. His family helped him. Sophie packed the bread carefully, and his mother made tea while he worked late into the night. The house felt full of energy and hope. Leo started making cookies and pastries too. People loved his products. His customers grew, and his confidence grew with them. But success did not last peacefully. One day, a new bakery opened in town. It belonged to a young man named Eric. His shop was big and beautiful, with bright signs and colorful cakes. Many customers became curious and started going there instead. Leo's sales dropped. Fear returned. For a moment, he felt like giving up. But instead of complaining, Leo chose to improve. He asked his customers questions. "What do you like there? What can I do better?" Some said the shop looked nicer. Others liked the cake designs. Leo understood. He needed to grow again. He used his savings to paint his cart and add decorations. He learned cake decoration by watching videos at the local library. He offered new pastries and free samples. Slowly, customers returned. They trusted Leo because they saw his effort. One evening, an elderly woman said to him, "Many people give up when life becomes hard. You didn't. That is why we trust you." Her words gave Leo new strength. Months passed, and Leo saved enough money to rent a small shop. It was not big, but it was warm and welcoming. He named it Leo's Fresh Bakes. Every morning before sunrise, he baked fresh bread. His sister talked happily with customers, and his mother managed the accounts. His father watched proudly from the corner. Leo felt happy, but he knew the journey was not over. Then, one stormy night, disaster came. As Leo closed the shop, he smelled smoke. He rushed inside and saw a small fire near the oven. He managed to stop the flames, but much of his equipment was damaged. The next morning, people gathered outside the bakery. Some worried. Others whispered that this might be the end. Leo felt heartbroken, but not defeated. "This is only another challenge," he said quietly. "I will not give up." He checked his savings, but it was not enough to repair everything. Fear returned again. Still, Leo remembered how he started, with nothing but hope and hard work. He went to visit Mr. Anderson, who had retired. "Sir," Leo asked, "what would you do if you were me?" Mr. Anderson smiled. "You already know the answer. Work harder. Believe in yourself. People believe in those who never give up." Leo began again. He baked at home with the little equipment he had left. He told his customers, "I will keep serving you even if it is small for now. The people in town admired his courage. Some donated ingredients, others offered small amounts of money. Many helped clean and repair the shop. Leo learned an important lesson. When you help yourself first, others want to help you too. After months of hard work, the bakery reopened. It looked better than before. The walls were freshly painted and new products filled the shelves. On reopening day, the whole town came to celebrate. Leo stood in front of them, feeling thankful. "I learned something important," he said. "Nothing in life is free. Not success, not respect, not love. Everything must be earned with hard work, patience, and persistence. Never let failure stop you." From that day on, Leo's bakery became more than a place to buy bread. It became a symbol of hope. People from other towns came to visit the young man who never gave up. Leo did not only build a business, he built a life full of purpose and pride. And his story reminds us of something simple but powerful. Dreams are not free. Failure is not the end. Hard work brings opportunity, and if you never stop trying, everything is possible.